Managing customer conversations as a team can become challenging, especially when multiple teammates are handling conversations at the same time. DMLY allows you to assign conversations to specific teammates, making it easier to know who is responsible for each customer. In this video, we'll look at how chat assignment works in DMLY, what happens when you assign a conversation, how your team can divide inbox work, and how conversations can be assigned automatically. Let's get started. Assignment in DMLY shows who is responsible for a conversation. However, assignment is not a lock. It simply tells your team who owns the conversation. There are three important things to understand. First, assignment belongs to the contact, not just the conversation thread. So, when you assign a conversation that contacts other threads, including DMs and comments across different channels, are assigned to the same teammate. Second, assignment does not hide the conversation. Everyone who has access to the inbox can still see the conversation, whether it is assigned or not. And third, replying can change the assignment. By default, when a teammate replies to a conversation, the conversation is reassigned to that teammate, even if it was previously assigned to someone else. This means the conversation normally follows the person who replied most recently. An administrator can change this behavior from conversation settings if needed. Assigning a conversation. To assign a conversation, first open the conversation from your DMLY inbox. Then go to the Contact Details panel and find the Assign to option. Click the Assignment option and select the teammate you want to assign the conversation to. Only members of your DMLY workspace can be assigned. Once you select a teammate, the conversation is assigned to them. To hand the chat back to the shared team pool, select Unassigned. Note, reselecting the person who is already assigned or selecting unassigned is completely silent. It fires no notifications or webhooks. What assignment actually does. When you assign a conversation to someone new, DMLY sends that teammate an in-app notification. The notification takes them directly to the conversation, making it easier for them to see that they have a new conversation to handle. The conversation will also appear when that teammate uses the assignee filter in the inbox. If your workspace uses webhooks, manually assigning a conversation also sends a conversation.assigned webhook. That's essentially what assignment changes. It does not give the teammate additional access, remove access from other teammates, or change anything about what the customer sees. How a team divides the work. To divide daily inbox work effectively across a customer support team, follow this simple three-step workflow. Focus on your own queue. Every agent sets their inbox filter to their own name to work through their assigned open chats for the day. Triage unassigned chats. A designated lead or manager sets their filter to unassigned to review new incoming leads and assign them out to team members. Mark finished chats as done. Once a conversation is resolved, click Mark as done so it leaves the active open folder queue. Collaboration tip. Use internal notes in the Details panel to share context before handing a chat off to a teammate. Typing at teammate name inside a note sends them a direct notification. Assign automatically. DMLY also allows conversations to be assigned automatically. There are three ways this can happen: round robin, an AI agent, and flow nodes. These automatic assignment methods can select a new owner and send that teammate an in-app notification explaining that a conversation has been assigned to them. However, automatic assignment does not trigger the conversation-assigned webhook. That webhook is only sent when a conversation is manually assigned from the Details panel. There is also an important difference when a teammate takes ownership by replying. When a teammate replies and the conversation is automatically reassigned to them, there is no bell notification and no webhook. The conversation simply changes ownership. When a flow hands a conversation over to a human, DMLY adds a note to the conversation so the teammate can understand understand why it was handed over. By default, the flow also pauses bot replies and can tell the customer that someone will assist them shortly. These options can be adjusted on the flow node. You can also take over manually by selecting Pause Bot, Human, then Take Over from the Conversation Details panel. To wrap up, keep these important clarifications in mind. On-call duty is not a chat setting. The on-call/off-duty toggle in your sidebar controls incoming WhatsApp voice calls only. It does not stop chat assignments or pause round-robin routing for offline teammates. Away agents will still receive chat assignments, so make sure to reassign their open chats manually if they are out of office. Role permissions. If a teammate cannot see the inbox at all, check their member role under Roles and Permissions. Roles can also be set to mask customer telephone numbers and email addresses for privacy compliance. And that's it. You now know how conversation ownership works, how to manually assign conversations, how your team can divide inbox work, and how DMLY can automatically assign conversations using round-robin AI agents and flows. Using assignments effectively can help your team stay organized and make sure customer conversations are handled by the right people. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.